Okay, you get this job, you get employed, you get the money, but you must still pay taxes to the government, which is part of the others, which is the political system. You must pay taxes to the government. You understand? The governments are financed by the corporations, right? So you can also include the Illuminati into governments and corporations, persons and institutions as well, if you think about it that way. Now, this information that I'm giving you guys, not to scare you, but to let you know that you need to understand how the system works, yeah, for you to live consciously when you're making a decision. When you see people saying things like, that person sold their soul. What do they mean by that? Number one, you cannot sell your soul. You sell your body and your intention, your consciousness, yourself, your identity. You no longer just Britney Spears, okay? Number one, I'm not sure if that's a real name. Okay, Michael Jackson's real name was Michael Jackson, right? But a lot of the artists have pseudonyms like Madonna, like just Madonna. That's not a real name, you understand? So that's how it works. You understand? And this game has been going on and on and on and on forever. It has been going on. This is not a new thing. Even in Madonna, she's used a commodity, right? But now she's now old, and now they have used as much as they can use from her, and now she has a issue with herself. She has a fractured self because they use some programming on that lady. For you to get that level of success, they have to control you. It's mass controlling, and they will use anything to control you, even if it's mind control. You understand? You must need to understand that as well. Even the masses are being mind controlled as well. Even if you're not even a celebrity, you are mind controlled, because each time you are opening something on social media or go on mass media and you now see an advert and you say, oh, that looks nice. So mind control, maybe you have a problem with weight, you have a problem with your self-esteem, with your self-image. If you go online now on social media, on YouTube, there's adverts about how to lose weight, how to lose your body fat, and other corporations and different systems of marketing their products to help you lose that body and that fat and that weight that you want to lose. And how they look at your content, how much you spend time in certain content. What you get up with, they get to understand who you are. That's all done by the corporations, right? And now, as I said, it's layers upon layers, systems within systems, and the internet is a system on its own, right? But remember, these systems can also be used for good things, because I said that we have high frequency, which is the unity, oneness consciousness, right? The love, the compassion, being authentic and being true to yourself, and the service to all type of. You can use the internet for that. You can even use corporations, but depending on who's running that corporation, right? Remember, not all corporations are equal, right? But we did agree that the Illuminati is a combination of corporations, people, families, institutions as well, that actually contribute to this whole concept of control. And that when I have control, I have all the money, I have all the resources, I can control you. You are just a mere consumer. You need to understand that you're not just a mere consumer, you are a creator. You are a sovereign being, a creator. You're not just a consumer. You might be consuming, but you are a creator. You are a creator with a consciousness, and you have divine energy within yourself. You have sovereignty, which you have not claimed. You need to claim your sovereignty. Although you are a consumer, you are buying, but you are also a sovereign being, right? You decide what you're going to consume. You're going to decide on where you're going to put your focus and where you will allow your energy to flow. Okay, very important to know that, right? So it's always about empowerment. So you get the information. It might sound scary, and you might sound that there's no control, but you have control. Every single one of us on this earth, they have control of what we focusing on where we are putting our energy. Are we buying into the separation, or are we buying into unity and love? Are we buying into lack, or are we buying into abundance? What are we focusing on? What are we owning? I believe in abundance. I don't believe in lack. I'm owning abundance. I believe in oneness. I don't believe in separation. I believe in enlightenment. I believe in compassion and joy. Right? I believe that it's plentiful for every single person. I don't need to sell myself to get what I want. I don't need to compete with every single person, because every single person has their own success. There's plentiful of success for every single person.